Well, welcome to part 9. We're going to continue with the detailing. I've done every little things like did the lens work on the on that little periscope thing. I don't know how that's turning out. It looks okay. Let's see if I can zoom in on that thing. I did some blues, blacks, and some whites to give it kind of like that telephoto looking lens. And then popping this off, we got that, and the just did a simple wash. Where is that? And a little lens on there for the garage, whoever's in there running it. And then, oops. I've been trying to tone down these tracks a little bit, getting some wash in there to get more details, so they pop a little bit. Let me start pull this out a little bit. Focus in there. There we go. So you can see some of those rivets and stuff starting to pop, and those are going to be hit some more wash. I'm making a wash right now of Minotaur Earth, and I'm kind of using the recipe from Secret Weapon, where they use let me see this on camera. I'll pull this over here. I'm using I guess it's a 10-to-1 distilled water fluoride mix and some matte medium, and then I'm using that with the paint, and I'm kind of trying not to get it too thick here, so I'm kind of pulling it and seeing how it works. It's still painting pretty much, but let's see how this works. I think I got a good mix right here. I just don't want it to be paint, and then all of a sudden I screw up my paint job. So let's everyone cross their fingers, and let's see how this works on these tires. I think that's going to work. We can always darken this up later on, but I just want something to take away that sheen and something to make it look dusty and dirty. There we go. Well, I'm going to go do this real quick, and when I get this all dry, I'm going to come back and show it to you, and we'll keep going from there. I don't know what else I've done on here since then. I was doing a couple little details on the side. Those aren't finished yet. I'm still sponging detail on this thing. The more and more I look at it, and the more worky I want it, it's got to be really dinged up. Pull this off. I'm really going into there. I'm going to start doing some metallics into some of the into that heavy dark gray. So there's some like bare metal showing through, and get some dirt in there too. I don't know if I'll maybe use some like a darker brown wash or something like that, just to make it look filthy, like orcs, you know, are living in there. So as usual, thank you for joining me, and we will see you in the next video after this. So yeah, we are officially in part 9, and I don't know how long this will go. Let's shoot for 15. If we get that far, it'll be drudgery. If we cut it off before that, well, everyone will thank me. Thanks again for joining me. Hey, we're back real quick. It's not completely dry, but I like the way it's going right now. I might do some more coats on it. I might be even doing this too soon, because I could be doing this with weathering powders I'm aware of, but I just wanted to try that technique out. Like I said before, as a real quick repeat, this is a mixture of 10-to-1 distilled water flow. I mixed it in a mixing cup and threw it in one of these squeeze bottles. I got some matte medium, so I kind of eyeball it, because I'm not making an exact wash. I've made washes in the past. I have my own, it's a black sepia wash, 40 drops, 40 drops. And the mixture is the Flow-Aid and the matte medium half and half. So I did that, and I threw this Minotaur paint, which is already a really thin paint. So I was kind of worried about it. I wasn't really worried about it, but I saw when I first made that first mixture, and I kept pulling it out and just adding more of the Flow-Aid and water mixture to it. So I think what I did turned out pretty good. I might do another coat of it, but it does look like dust if you look at it. Let's bring it in, because I put it on a paper towel so it focuses it better. So it turns out pretty nice. And also, I went into the bottom of this thing, and I really wanted this thing fully done all the way around. So let's kick that back. I got a little bit of, did the sponge technique and some metal, and then I went in there with the dust, and oh my god, that looks so good. It's still a little wet, but it looks like it's collected dirt under there. I really like how this is detailing out. I'm getting into the road wheels of the tracks and getting the tracks. I might even thicken up the wash a little bit. But then I'm also going to dust this thing with an airbrush too, just to give it that little final thing. But I like how that technique is coming out. I might end this part here and see how we're doing. Alright, I'll just keep going for a while. I'm going to keep extending more and more parts. I got to get those orcs painted up. I might do throw those orcs in with the other boys and get those going too. Because I just got some base coats on there, some simple stuff on the skin. It's just a lot of them. We got 23 models plus 25 plus 2 half models, I guess, sticking out. Oh, and let's say 1.5 over there because we got the Gretchen too to do, and he'll be a different paint color. So that's gonna be it for right now, and we'll see you in a few. Thank you for joining me. Hey, I decided I went premature on that Earthwatch by Minotaur with the matte, medium, and water mixture I do. I went back in and I did another one of my this is another wash I made. This is with acrylic ink of black and sepia at a 40 drop to 40 drop mixture with the same matte, medium, and what is that? The 10-to-1 distilled water and Flow-Aid. So I went there and flooded all the wheels and the road wheels. I want to get that detail really deep in there, and I want to not wait till I do the oil wash, which I probably could have done anyways, but I want to go in and do that now, and then dry brush the green gray back onto there. Maybe highlight it, then go in and chip it. So I really want to get a really realistic wheel going, and maybe do some pencil. I got some art pencil somewhere to do some chipping like that to show worn metal and stuff that the wheel's been on and off, or hit something. But I'm still keeping the bottom down. I showed that in a previous video. You can see that, and that is looking pretty good. I flooded that earth, Minotaur earth in there. So it looks like just collected dust, and then I went in with a sponge with the heavy charcoal and sponged that. Then also you can see light sponging of metal scrapes with the bolt gun metal. Well, not bolt gun, but gunmetal from Vallejo game. So that is it for right now. I'm going to call this part 9. I'm going to make these as short as possible. And you can see that this wash I did, it flows really, really good. But then with gravity, it collects at the bottom, especially these tires. So I'm going to go and just keep an eye on it. It's got all the details done, but then you can see like right there, we're experiencing a little bit of pooling, and well, that's okay. We can make that look like a scrape. But I don't want this to pool very much. I've got one of the road wheels right there. You can just take that. I have a paper towel here on the side. I'm just taking this large brush. I use a wash brush out of my junky brush collection, if you can see right here. I've probably shown this before. These are my junk brushes, which are some are pretty nice. These are all my normal paint brushes, and these are my metallics. I use mostly Winsor & Newtons, but I have a lot of Army Painter stuff. I love Army Painter paint, and their brushes aren't bad either for what they are. I mean, they're not Winsor & Newton, they're not Raphael's, which I have, and I have Recabs from Israel, which is another decent brush, but I'm still a big Winsor & Newton fan. So, let's give me another little look at this, get your time here. Oh, on the back here, I might do a little side thing. I had like a big chunk chip that I put in. I just did not like the look of it, and I put metal on it, made it even look worse. And if you ever do airbrushing and try to touch it up with a brush, it doesn't look right. So I went in and actually sponged it. I must have dabbed it 30-40 times with a light sponge, and it built up that paint very, very slowly, so it doesn't look like any other. This is the Splinter Camo from Panzer Aces from Model Color, and it looks very, very much the same. So I might do a tutorial of that on the past, or in the future, how to repair something. Because if you screw up something after you airbrush it and try to brush paint it, you can usually tell, and that's not good. So I've done more sponging in here, and I think I might even do more. I think more damage is better in the back when you got a bunch of orcs running around, and they're in armor and metal feet and just scraping everything up, and they're filthy. So I'm trying to get this dinged up as possible, make it realistic, and also what I'm going to show you is my crane. I just added a little more detail to it. or the grabbing claw. I just want to pick more detail out. I'm going to highlight this eventually, those little black parts. And I think that's it for right now. I loved how that, you'll see in the previous parts of this video, obviously you've seen a few minutes ago, that sand or earth color looks really nice washed in there. I'm going to do it again, but there was not enough detail in the back to bring more depth in, to see the darkness of those little grease holes. And let me point these out. There's like lots of little holes in detail. I don't want to lose that. So that is it for right now in part 9. I'll call that right now, and we'll see you in part 10. And I still got some videos for the deserted desert outpost to put up, and then I still haven't touched the Shooter Ard boys. I already got the excuse me one second. The guy on Buy Painted, I somehow found his quirks. I can't remember the website. I'll put that up on a future video. But I got all these guys all ready to go. This is the crew. So they're all mounted on paper clips and put in these corks. So they'll be ready to paint it. And I'll probably do them with some of the boys in another video in the very near future. So as usual, thank you for joining me. I didn't mean to make this run too long. So I will see you in the next video. And please don't forget to subscribe. And please comment. I love the comments. I do answer. If you ask me something, I will get back to you as soon as possible. And I'll be checking out your videos too. Thanks again.